Is that actually a washing machine?
It's easy to say
We
that
kind of watched a similar video last time, but this is for anime for fall 2022.
this has been a year of ups and downs. Mostly downs in the real world, but hey, in the anime sphere of things, everything's been looking up. Case in point, smash hits that we've all had the pleasure of seeing, as
What did you get a ban for? You're not banned. What? NOOB? Hello? What?
well as the continued rise of anime's popularity. Will fall 2022 be able to maintain the momentum that spring and presumably summer will leave us with? That is what we're talking about today. And in case you're wondering what kind of shows to pick up for the last quarter of the year, perhaps this list can help you make your choice. Here are what I think are the top 10 most anticipated
Alright, definitely Chainsaw Man's gonna
this
be up
fall
there, for
2022.
sure.
Starting out this list is Reincarnated as a Sword.
私は力が欲しい。
Wait, I've heard reincarnated as a slime. There's a reincarnated as a sword.
I've seen people reincarnated as all sorts of things in the world of anime, but how about a sword for a change of pace? This is certainly
Okay,
treading
that's
some new
interesting.
horizons for the isekai genre, and it does
Dude, you just fly around and just slice through people.
actually lead to some interesting results. Our protagonist finds himself waking in the middle of a forest of beasts, and he encounters the cat girl Fran, saving her in the process. Bearing a heavy past of persecution, Fran longs for freedom and revenge, and this encounter with a sword turns out to be the major turning point in her life. With a new partner in
actually
hand,
pretty
she embarks
sick.
on a journey of redemption. The enemies are many, but the two will also need to learn and accept each other to survive in their perilous journey. How will this formidable team
Mediocre.
of Fran and the newly christened Shisho fare against the
I mean, I don't know how. What could be the story of you being the sword? I get like adventure-ish. Slicing through a bunch of shit.
challenges in the adventure ahead? Let's join the strongest duo's adventures this October 2022.
It's alright actually. Whoa! Before we continue, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Only about 1% of the people watching these videos are subscribed. Also check out my Twitch and Discord down in the description.
Urusai
Reincarnated as a
Yatsura
sword.
gives us a blast from the past in the 9th slot.
よろしくなーり。
こんな生活もう嫌じゃ
ここでくださっちゃ。
Here's an old school
Yeah.
show that I didn't expect to get a remake. Rumiko Takahashi's first manga gets the remake treatment, and it's one that fans haven't necessarily asked for, but do welcome with open arms. The story's about the pervy Ataru and this encounters with alien invaders known as
I can
Oni.
tell.
Sent to represent humanity in a duel against the Oni, Ataru manages to win against the aliens' representatives Lum. However, victory turns into misfortune as Lum starts developing an attachment to our protagonist, deciding to move in with him. As if the consequences of his womanizing ways aren't bad enough, Ataru now must deal with this alien who can be more than a handful. Urusei Yatsura has been one of the more influential titles in the 80s, a trendsetter if you
I don't know
will.
if this would be for me,
In
but
the realm of anime tropes
Hey,
and
there's
fan
anime for
service.
everybody,
I can
no?
only wonder how this will fare after being given the modern treatment. We won't have to wait too long to find out as it comes to us this fall.
ダーリン、うち一生離れないっちゃ。
I wonder what the
Eminence in
story is
Shadow
like.
creeps in as the 8th entry on the list.
誰もが子供の頃にヒーローに憧れるようにそうなりたいと思った
Oh? Hold up, what?
影の実力者に
We all have our moments of delusion. We imagine things and often bask ourselves in grandeur. However, some are more like Sid Gagano, preferring to be the type of character who plays a mastermind
Dude, this guy looks like he's the most overpowered, edgy
behind the
character
shadows, the overlord behind the scenes, if you will. He gets his wish granted. After reincarnating, he takes the role of a mob character, recruiting a group
my
of
God,
cute
dude.
and badass girls into his organization, Shadow Garden. Together,
Sounds like
they
edgy,
look
yeah.
to take down a mysterious cult born from his own imagination. Unfortunately, things may not be as smooth of a sailing as Sid imagined, and even more real and sinister threats lurk past the facade of the Diabolus cult. Shadow Garden versus the Diabolus cult. Who will prevail? Join Sid and his team in
So he's fighting characters that are made up in his head? Is that what you said?
this anime that's not just your everyday power fantasy. Spy Family Part
One sec, I need to go back.
影の実力
After reincarnating, he takes the role of a mob character, recruiting a group of cute and badass girls into his organization, Shadow Garden. Together, they look to take down a mysterious cult born from his own imagination.
Okay, yeah, born from his own imagination. Interesting.
Unfortunately, things may not be as smooth of a sailing as Sid. Spy Family Part 2 is 7th on the list.
思い上がった
See, I thought Spy Family is gonna come out like next year or something. This is part 2 coming out already.
血の豚どもに鉄よ
Interesting.
Just when you thought it was all over, Lloyd, Yor, and Anya are coming back to our screens to give us more of the crazy, funny, wholesome, and exciting. Now, that didn't take too long, but it's not surprising given the show's popularity and the stellar reception the fans have given it. Spy Family is easily a contender for one of the more popular anime this
Thank you for the follow.
season. Can see why. It just brings with it such a fresh approach and feel for modern anime.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be the most popular anime. Dude, the hype for Chainsaw Man is like...
Spy Family is one of those shows you turn on to unwind, and as far as the entertainment goes, it does the job super well. Memes galore and genuinely touching moments await those who watch the hottest show in 2022. Who's up for more Spy Family? I sure am, and it's going to be one of the top highlights of fall 2022.
I guess we'll see.
In the 6th slot, we have My Hero Academia
Oh
6th
damn!
season.
Season 6 coming out.
ヒーローたちとの全面戦争がついに始まる。
It is all sheer coincidence, but one of the most popular shonen out there will be having its 6th season in the anime's 6th-year anniversary. 6 years
Isn't like Bleach coming out?
a lot, and fans have had their share of awesome action, thrilling revelations, and tear-jerking drama. And guess what? They'll be back.
That already
for more.
looks so
this
epic
season
though.
looks to wrap.
Why is there a washing machine?
They'll be back for more.
Is that actually a washing machine?
This season looks to wrap up the rise
Hold up, these characters are crazy looking. Oh my god, this guy like a shark. Ayo.
of villain saga in a big way. Being someone who's read the manga, let me tell you to gear up for the end game. Nothing will be ever the same again once this arc is done, and I can only hope that the anime adaptation will do justice to this arc that leads us towards the final stretch of the manga. It's pretty much a shoo-in that we're getting a full adaptation at this point, so here's hoping for another amazing season as we head to the finish line. I'm seeing a full adaptation to be around 8 seasons, so there's that.
Dude, NOOB, what are you talking about?
And if you like what you've seen so far and haven't subscribed yet, help the channel out and hit that subscribe button up there. It doesn't take too long and it will do a lot in helping the channel grow. Oh, and you can like and share this video too.
世界一のエゴイストでなければ世界一のストライカーにはなれない。
We've seen all shades of sports anime, from the dramatic to the high-tension, action-packed blockbusters that have come to define the genre in the modern era. But I don't think we've seen anything as high-stakes as this. Frankly, I don't think the characters in-universe have either. Here, the most promising strikers in Japan get sent into Blue Lock, a prison-like facility where they do battle. The survivor earns a slot to be the national team striker.
Wait, I'll watch
and as
this.
for the losers, they get banned from joining the team forever. However, such a high-stakes environment only brings out the best in the strongest players, and one such contender is Yoichi Isagi.
Wait, this reminds me of like galactic football.
Carrying a burden with him, he joins the Blue Lock project, staking his dreams, his desires, his everything in his dream to lead the Japanese team to eternal glory. This is looking to be a dark horse title this fall, and I'm excited to see how this one's going to turn
Wait.
out.
俺のゴールを何よりの喜びとし、その瞬間のためだけに生きよ。
This could be interesting. Okay, I might have to look into this one.
生き残るのは俺だ。
Up next, we have To Your Eternity's second season.
もう誰にも会わない。
No,
そう
that's
決
definitely
心したん
popular.
だ。
This came as a bit of a surprise when it was announced, honestly speaking. I sang a lot of praises for To Your Eternity when I was previewing and recapping it in my seasonal lists for 2021. However, I do admit that the show is quite niche. In spite of the good writing, it just doesn't have the elements for mass appeal to the mainstream audience, so I was surprised that they decided to give this one a second season. Not that I'm complaining though, because I actually really enjoy To Your Eternity. You just don't see supernatural drama like this anymore. Something that's more of a slow burn and is more introspective, for lack of a better term. It's quite creative in its approach, and while the show's at its strongest at the start, I still do have high hopes for season 2. There are still more people and places for Fushi to explore, and along with it,
I know that this one was very popular, but was it good?
faces of life that the creator can impart on us. After all, the season 2 arc starts off slow, but ends up being some of the best material that the manga has so far. And that alone makes me very excited for it.
The more boring
不滅のあなた
it
へ
gets,
シーズン
the
2
deeper you go.
As we enter our top 3, we get ourselves
Oh,
another
Mob Psycho
season of
100,
Mob
great.
Psycho 100.
この街で僕だけが。
Dude, I honestly love the visuals on this. They're so good.
よく聞け。
Actually insane.
Looking at
visuals.
Mob Psycho gives me the same sense of nostalgia My Hero Academia does. They aired alongside each other and have quickly built a legacy for themselves. Between the two, I do like Mob Psycho more, and it's largely due to the more focused scope and the themes that I feel resonate with me more. I'm also
Broccoli?
not a complete scope and the theme
Why is there a broccoli just in the middle of a scene?
that I feel resonate with me more. I'm also not a complete sucker for
Interesting.
Sakuga, but Mob Psycho also boasts some of the most eye-popping fight scenes both in terms of animation and stakes. I really don't mind a third season of it after the amount of immersion and entertainment the first two seasons have given me. Having to contend with a lot of other big hits this season could do a number on Mob Psycho's popularity, but I'm sure that in
it's
terms of the
actually
actual
intense.
content, we fans are not going to be disappointed. Studio Bones has always done a great job with the series, and I'm expecting an even better adaptation in this climactic season.
Dude, hopefully it's good. I need to start watching Mob Psycho as well. There's so many to catch up.
Second spot belongs to a new face in town.
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw
Wait, what? What's number one then? Oh, it's gonna be Bleach.
Man.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching this, dude.
For months, people have raved about Chainsaw Man non-stop. The moment the anime got announced, it was all people could talk about. That
Dude,
makes
imagine the hype is so big for this anime. Like, everyone wants this anime to be great, and then it's just gonna be bad.
it an automatic shoo-in for the second
That'd
spot
be
on
a
this list now, doesn't
disappointment.
it? After reading the manga, though, it's easy to understand what the hype was all about. Despite being a jump series, Chainsaw Man pushes the boundary in terms of violence and themes. It's a very intense story that's earned its way to the hearts of many readers through its edginess and how unexpected everything is. From the subversion to the sheer magnitude of tragedy, Chainsaw Man is not your usual jump.
Top 1 will be reincarnated as a vending machine. What the fuck? No cap. That's not real, okay, dude. I don't
offering.
believe
The
you.
anime version reportedly will have no censoring, so that should be fun to watch. How will the whole of Chainsaw Man translate in anime format? There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, dude, this looks so sick, man. I can't wait to watch this. It's
And number
real.
one is an old face making a long-awaited and
Bleach.
triumphant return. It's
It's a movie, right?
Bleach.
Is that a movie? 1,000 Years?
It's Bleach.
There's no way. I'm gonna Google that.
Much can be said about Bleach, and it's a series that's been as polarizing as its shonen contemporaries in the 2000s. But what can't be
Dude,
denied
Bleach fans must be fucking
is
loving
its
this
legacy
right now.
and how it opened the gates to a lot of people to enjoy anime in the modern era. After the anime ended a decade ago, people have been clamoring for its return. Half a decade after its ending, the Bleach anime is coming back with a vengeance, giving us the final arc, 1,000-Year Blood War. Finally,
my God.
long-time fans will get to experience in anime form a lot of the key revelations in the series,
the name
such
itself
as
is
Ichigo's
epic.
origins, the backstory of the Quincy, and the highest stakes war the Shinigami must face so far. The excitement is off the roof for Bleach's grand finale, and we only have to wait a couple of months before the beginning of the end.
頼むソウルソサイティを守ってくれ
Everyone's gonna be talking
黒
about this,
崎
man.
一護
And that's it for this video. I'd love to know what your most anticipated
That
title
was
is.
good.
I'd love to hear from you, so head down to the comment
Like
section and
that.
make
I'm
your voice.
probably the most excited for Chainsaw Man. What about you, chat? What are you looking forward to? Thank you for watching this video, and also thank you very much to all of my supporters over at Patreon. If you'd like to see these videos earlier, head on to Patreon. And if you want to see more videos, click the videos here for more videos from me.